Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back into our channel. If you're loving our content, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more awesome tutorials and reviews. Welcome to my Vox AI review. This is a new product launch which lets you create content and convert content that you already have into an audiobook or a podcast. Things that you can sell in audio format before we dive in. Just to let you know, my name is Adam from Web Traffic Toolkit, and I earn a full-time income on the internet with digital marketing, and I've been doing this for over 10 years. So hopefully my thoughts on Vox AI, taken from my previous experience in internet marketing, will help you out as you do your research before we dive in. Click the link in the video description below, click that link below, and you can discover my #1 recommended online system to plug into. Right now, it's a complete done-for-you system, and it's a really excellent way to build up that realistic full-time income on the internet. So check out the link below for my top recommended system. So Vox AI is very similar to other product launches I have seen in the AI space that come out nowadays. And it basically lets you take text-based content, which already exists, or you can use their built-in chatbot to create the text. And then you can convert that text into an audiobook or a podcast. You can even do it as a voiceover for a YouTube video and just repurpose that text-based content in lots of different voiceover style content, which you can even use for your own marketing methods, or you could resell it as a freelancer on websites such as Fiverr.com. And they also claim there's some built-in marketplace as part of Vox AI. I'm very skeptical about that marketplace claim. However, it just seems to let you create a subdomain on the Vox AI app website to list ebooks and podcasts and audiobooks and the products you've created. And it lists a way of you selling them, but I'm skeptical. There's a built-in audience in that marketplace. It just seems you get to create a website where you could potentially sell it, but people are going to need to find your website. So I don't know where that built-in audience of 2.3 million uses is coming from. To be honest, maybe they're referring to a social media site you could share your links to, or maybe they're referring to Fiverr.com, where you could sell your audio files to clients. So you can also get clients to give you their own text-based files and create audiobooks for them. That would be the best use of Vox AI, in my opinion, is to create a gig on Fiverr saying you can create audiobooks for people. If they give you their article or their ebook, you'll convert that into an audiobook. That's probably the best use of Vox AI. In my opinion, it's not necessarily for your own internet marketing ventures. It's to go on Fiverr and offer a gig for this type of service. So this is the members area. And there's different ways of creating a content. You can either create the content from scratch yourself by manually typing it out using Chat, GPT, and AI. You could even speak out yourself. However, you can also import your content from Microsoft Word. You can paste in a URL of a website, and it will scrape the website content from that. You can import it from a PDF content. So if you've got a PDF library of license rights ebooks, which you've got the rights to resell, or PLR content, and articles, you can upload that in PDF format. You can use their built-in chatbot to create the content by prompting it, and you can even create your own voice recording it, and it will mimic it and convert it to other different languages and formats. So I like the different ways you can create content and turn it into audiobook format. I especially like the import from URL part of it, because if you've got a blog post on your blog, you can then paste in your blog post URL, and it will give you an audio format of that same blog post, which you could then repurpose on videos on YouTube, for example. So that's quite a cool way to take existing content and repurpose it in different formats. So I like the different ways of importing content into Vox AI, as well as using the chatbot to create it for you. And then you can select from a range of different voiceover artists, which are AI voices. But they're based on real people, so they sound quite good. They're not quite natural, as though it's a real human speaking. But it's better than your standard robot AI voice. So it's somewhere in between human and robot. They're quite good, but it's not quite 100 natural. You can tell the difference. So you basically just pasting the text, and it will convert that into audio format, which you could then use as an audiobook, as an MP3 file. You can upload it to convert. Use that as audio for a video, and upload that to YouTube. You can upload it to Spotify or podcasting websites. So it depends on how you want to make use of the content. For me, it's a bit over the top to see this as a really professional audiobook generating website, because for a novel or a really interesting information product, it's much better to have an expert or hire a freelancer to manually read it in a natural voice, because it's much more natural. People can tell it's a real person, and it's much better connection there. So it's going to be obvious this is AI voice when someone purchases the audiobook. So it's not going to be a really high quality professional audiobook you may get on the Audio Audible or the main ebook audiobook website, but it's just going to be some useful content that is consumable by someone on the internet, and you can justify charging a low price for it, or maybe giving it away for free as a lead magnet to build your list, maybe embedding it on your website or using it in YouTube videos. So I think it's good for basic use of the content, but I don't think it's good for creating a really high quality audiobook that you can sell for a decent amount of money. I don't think it's at that highest quality standard, because basically it's just converting text into audio voices, and there's lots of different programs and software, but there's nothing specific about Vox AI that specializes in audiobooks or podcasts, and it doesn't format it specifically for that. It's simply a text to voice converter. And they claim one of the ways you could use the audio is an audiobook or as a podcast. It's not specifically programmed for that purpose. It's just a text-to-voice converter with a range of different AI voices. So I think it's a useful tool for people who want to convert text into voices and already have a marketing plan. And behind that, it's not the sort of thing, however, you're just going to magically generate profit without knowing what you're doing. I'm skeptical about this built-in marketplace. It's not just suddenly be people wanting to buy your content. You're either going to have to create a really good gig on Fiverr.com and offer to convert other people's content into audiobooks and podcasts, or you're going to use this for content marketing on YouTube with long tail keywords and convert PLL articles and your own articles into lots of different keyword targeted content. It's the marketing plan that gets the results, not necessarily the software, but it does look like a pretty cool tool for those who want to make use of these voice AI voiceovers that sound quite natural, not quite human, but much better than a robot type voice. Hopefully my ramblings were of help with Vox AI. What I like to do with my internet marketing to build a full-time income online is to focus on list building, getting traffic, to squeeze pages, building that email list, and then sending out daily emails to get clicks to affiliate sales pages day in, day out. And it was at focus and consistency, which took me from struggling for a couple of years to the stage of earning a full-time income online quite consistently. So if you want to learn more about my marketing approach, click the link below. Click the link in the video description for my #1 recommended online system. It's a complete done-for-you system and an excellent way to get started getting your own traffic, your own email list, and building up that realistic income online. So click the link in the video description below for my #1 recommended online system. All the best, guys, and speak soon.